All good? Great. All right, guys. I'm gonna start from the cool down to my class. The topic is the core. So developing core, working in strengthening and not much stretching, specifically on abs, side of the body, and lower back. So the last part is gonna work as well in this way, but like on the floor. So the beginning of cool down. Let's start meeting together in a balasana, just because it's gonna be the first part after the middle. So it's just opposed to meet everyone and have a little rest after the middle. From balasana, we're gonna move up in Kumbhakasana. If we need, we can lay our knees on the floor. Otherwise, let's keep the plank pose. From here, we're gonna move both feet together on the side of the left foot and open up in Vasisthasana. We're gonna hold the pose a few seconds. If it's too challenging for you, even here, you're free to lay one of the knee on the floor, the lower knee maybe, and the other foot. If you want to challenge a little bit more, you can try to lift the higher leg towards the ceiling and back. From here, slowly we're gonna just move the higher foot a bit behind us, and we're gonna try to find our Purvottanasana. And from here, again, if you want to use a variation, you can just bring the feet closer to the body. Correct the wrist if you feel so. And if you're still in classic Purvottanasana, keeping everything long, nice. Play with your foot, maybe lift one and down, lift the other foot, the other legs toward the ceiling. And the next exhalation, relax, exhale, and sit in Dandasana. Just a few breaths for rest of the arms, and lift the spine, breathing up. Exhaling, opening the chest, correcting the posture. And we're gonna try on the other side. So again, we're gonna meet together in Kumbhakasana. This time, again, feel free to choose your variation with the lower knee or classic. Inhale, we're gonna start to roll on the feet on the left foot and open up on the right side of Vasisthasana. Again, feel free to choose your variation, easier or harder. Inhale, open your hands from each other as much as you can. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, start to fall back in Purvottanasana. Again, feel free to adjust your hands or move the feet closer to the body. Inhale, lengthen as far as you can your knees from the crown of your head. Exhale, releasing Dandasana. And this time, you're gonna even enjoy a little bit of stretching. So from here, Dandasana, inhale, hands up to the ceiling, look up if your neck allows. Exhale, fall down slowly and gently in Paschimottanasana. Scan your body and see if there is any muscle Then it stands and it doesn't need to. Bend a little bit your knee if you feel any discomfort in your hamstring or behind the knees. Otherwise, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, relax a little bit lower, a little bit further, without any effort. Respect your limit of your body. Respect the limit of your flexibility. Inhale, start to walk back up until you bring your hands against the ceiling. And exhale, relax on the side. Very good. From the next posture, which is more an exercise, we're gonna need something like a blanket or a jumper, whatever it is, next to our mat. Oh, this is pretty. So basically, we're gonna put, let's say, the fabric that we choose right out on the side of your mat. Let's say on the right side, near the bottom. And we're gonna meet together in a Kumbhakasana with the feet on the blanket. Can you see?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. If it's too strong for you to hold, you can do the same exercise, bringing the knee on the blanket. But let's have a try on the feet. Once we are together in Kumbhakasana, feel free to walk like this, or eventually bring the feet a little closer to the end in a sort of Adho Mukha Svanasana, and start to walk around the mat, dragging your blanket with your feet with you. See if it's easy for you. Keep going in Kumbhakasana without collapse in this way, but keep at least a nice plank or a variation of Adho Mukha Svanasana. And when you finish your mat, you can rest, sitting on your knee, sitting wherever you want, however you want. And we're gonna try on the other side. So let's stand up. Let's take off some pressure from the leg. We're gonna bring the blanket at the beginning of the mat on the other side. It smells very good, this thing. And again, choose your variation. If you feel strong, and try again with the feet on the blanket, or the easier variation with the knee on the blanket. This time I'm gonna do on the blanket, put the knee on the blanket, just to show that basically it's the same thing, the same movement with a little bit less effort. And you walk hands by hand. Even here, you feel free to keep like a nice plank like this, or eventually something more exactly like that, sort of Vidhalasana. In this way, we are strengthening the core as well. We are doing a great job with the abs that are engaged. We are doing a nice workout for the tricep of the arm and the side of the body. Really nice. Once you finish, come back again on the yoga mat. See it a little bit. Pay attention, see what most muscle worked. And for last, before Savasana, we're gonna do, feel free to choose between an easier version, which is Dhanurasana, the bow pose. I will do a demonstration. If you don't remember, the classic one on the floor where you grab your ankles. And if it's already enough, you can just stay like this, or eventually push the feet away from your buttocks, helping the chest to lift up and open. And exhale back down, 2 or 3 times. Or the full variation, the Purva Dhanurasana, where you are going to lay down on the floor with the feet about a span from your buttocks. Probably the closer the better. The feet are hips wide apart, and the ends, the palm of the ends are gonna land below, slightly below our shoulder, and inhale, we lift before the hips. During the asana, don't open the knee, keeping always like nearby or parallel. Exhale, push up, and even in this case, with the elbows, don't let the elbows open, but keep them straight, parallel, forearm parallel to each other. And from here, eventually stay still and try a couple of times, or try to lift one leg per time. Today, I'm not able to do because yesterday I ran too much. Let's try just a couple of times to lift up, opening the front side of the body. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, push the floor away, and strengthening the back part of the body. Lengthening one leg per time to challenge more your core. And at the next exhalation, relax on the floor. Maybe sole of the feet facing each other, and let the knee collapse on the side. Raise gentle. Supta Baddha Konasana. Just go take a few breaths. Feel the nice effort that your body made. Feel the challenge you achieved. Proud. And that's it.